Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using my How to Kill a Kit with Style, which is the Purpur kit. And I'm even drinking a Purpur drink. I'm drinking grape Gatorade Zero. Good stuff. Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to do other than I'm going to be using this kit. So let's see what I can do. Now I am starting out with this paper and I'm putting the Star Stencil on top of it. I am using the Nuvo Deluxe Mousse and my Nuvo blending brush. So the Nuvo blending brush, pretty awesome. I do have to say, I never washed it the first time I used it, so there is some mousse that is still on the bristles. I am happy to report that after I did this layout, I did wash my stencil and my brush. Forgot to wash my media mat down here though. You guys, I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I just don't find it a priority to wash my mat. It just is that way. Now, the good thing about the blending brush is that you can just kind of like treat it like a makeup cup and kind of swirl your brush around it, and that kind of softens the Nuvo Mousse, and then you just go ahead and blend it through your stencil. Now there's probably a better technique than this using the brushes, but you know what? It works for me and I like it. And the Star Stencil is probably one of my favorite scrapping reflection stencils. I just really, really like it. I'm a big fan of stars anyway, so this makes me super happy. Now, the photo that I have is of the wall in the Animation Academy in Disneyland. And, you know, I do have to say, when the Animation Academy kind of closed down in Disney World, it broke our little hearts. But I'm super happy that it's still available in Disneyland. So they have, you know, this, and then they have on the exit, and they lived happily ever after. So this is going to be the very first page of the album, and the They Lived Happily Ever After is going to be the very last page of the album. Now, I was trying my darndest to get my Nuvo mica spray to actually spray, and it did not. So, yeah, that was really sad. So I ended up taking my Glimmer Mist and spraying the heck out of the stencil, and I just went ahead and pulled it up. So the stars are definitely something you can see, and it's not kind of like I want the stars in the background of the stencil. If I wanted to do that, I would have double layered the stencil. So if I didn't want the stars where the castle is, I would have done the Star Stencil and put the castle on top of it, or I could have put the castle down first and then the Star Stencil. But in this case, I wanted the stars fully over the layout, and I kind of wanted the castle to be a little bit less like prominent. I really wanted it to just kind of be subtly there. Now I am taking a Pink and Main blender brush and using my purple ink from Close to My Heart, and I'm just inking all of the paper that is not being covered up by the spray mists. And that's because there is a lot of white popping through, and it really looked a little too stark for me. There was just too much of a bam in your face, and I kind of wanted this kind of to melt into all of the purple. Now, as you guys can see, my lighting and camera is having a little bit of a problem with the purple and the pink matte, which is why you see all the different like shades going on with the matte. Sorry about that, guys. Now, I am going to go ahead and matte my photo. Oh, wow, it's like we're at a party or something, and the lights are popping. I do matte my photo on some black cardstock, and that's just to give it a little bit of contrast from behind the photo. So I am going to take the washi tape that I've already pulled from my kit, and I'm just going to make a little shelf here so that my photo has a place to rest. So I have this kind of like starry washi tape from Chamel. I have this plain solid purple washi tape that I could not even tell you where it came from. And then this yellow, whoa, that's not yellow at all. This pink and purple stripe. I'm pretty sure this is a Chamel washi tape as well. And I just go ahead and layer that on. Now I was thinking about adding in a piece of this paper, but ultimately it doesn't go on there. It doesn't feel right, so I take it off. It was kind of like, it's like this leafy floral type thing, and it just didn't go with the whole like starry magical thing I had going on. I was even thinking about putting it up at the top as a banner tag type thing, but that didn't go either. So now I'm just looking into my kit and I'm seeing what I can do. So the Once Upon a Time is actually going to be part of the title. And now I'm just looking for some things from the kit that I can use. Now I figured I would add in these little clouds just because I thought they were cute. I'm pulling out the purple, the blue, the pink, the metallic one. I put back the orangey one because the orange just doesn't really go with what I've got going on here. And then I decided, oh, I can make Once Upon a Time on a Birthday Weekend as my title, which it was. And spoiler alert, it was actually 2 birthday weekends. So we had gone and still had tickets left, so we were like, let's just go back the next weekend, and we did that as well. Now I do have these Fancy Pants kind of puffy letter stickers, and I think I mentioned this in another video, but the front and the back of the letter stickers are a slightly different color. I don't know if they were like sitting out in the light in one direction and that happened, or they were manufactured that way. I really couldn't tell you, but there is a slight difference in the letters from the front of the package to the back of the package. It's not so ridiculous that I'm going to be like, screw this, and I'm throwing the letter stickers away. I'm just going to go with it. And then I have this white thicker sticker from Amy Tangerine, and I just take my blender brush and I added some purple over the top of it because, again, I didn't want that big white starkness to the layout. I even take my blender brush and take some ink and place them over the clouds so you don't have the really white edges around the clouds either. Now I am going to overlap the clouds on top of each other, and I am going to go ahead and use some fun foam to lift some of them up so that kind of looks like the clouds are kind of creating this like this little bit of a sky scene up here. So that is what we're going with. And I just figure where I want them and where I want that to happen, and we go ahead and make that happen. So this is kind of a whimsical, kind of a nighttime feel. I don't know. It feels very Disney to me, even though it is mostly a purple layout. And purple isn't a traditional color that I associate with Disney, but you know what? For me and this and kind of like the whole magical fairy dust, gold, sparkly bits, it just kind of works for me. So I'm pulling out the other things that I have in my kit, and that is some puffy stickers and faux enamel stickers from Paper House Productions. I'm just going to go ahead and place them here on my layout. I am going to use some of the metallic pieces because I like the little bits of metal and I like the little pops of sparkle. So my layout does have a lot going on with it, but I am okay with that because when you're doing a Disney layout, you know, more is more. I totally believe that. More is more. So we are going for it. I am putting a couple of these enamel stickers down. I'm basically choosing the hearts, and they're in blue and pink colors. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep that whole diagonal embellishment line going on. Now I try using this big old geotag right here, It does not go on this layout. It does go on another layout, which I'm not sure if I've shared that layout or not yet. I don't think so. Let me take a peek. No, I have not shared that layout yet. So that'll be going. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Shoot, give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and I will see you again real soon for another video.